Gold Squad TV. So I got another video, and yo, listen, tonight seems like it's gonna be like I gotta go at people on YouTube, but yo, this is gonna be the final one I go at people because the rest of the stuff I'm gonna do tonight is gonna be more sports related. But Pilana Productions makes a video today on his YouTube channel stating why he thinks AEW sucks. Now, before I even get into dissecting why he says that, this dude thinks he's a credible YouTuber, and to each his own. If that's what he thinks he is, that's what he thinks he is. The reality is, you just sound like a butthurt fan. You sound like a WWE stan, a guy that just who's openly admitted on his channel he's just a WWE guy, but wants a WWE product to get better. So you do shit on WWE from time to time, but for the most part, you're a WWE stan. Here's my problem with this is where I take my issue with. It's okay to have an opinion and not like AEW. If you don't like AEW or any wrestling promotion, you are more empowered to not like that or not like any of the other wrestling promotions. The problem I have with people like you is that you will shit on the promotion you don't like till no end. As if like other people don't like AEW. You may not like AEW, Mr. Pilano Productions, but there are other people that do like AEW that prefer it. Now, I grew up a WWE guy, or WWF at the time, but I also grew up an NWA, WCW guy as well. I'm old enough to remember watching TBS, and actually was more into WCW even at one point than I was WWF. I can't even hold you on that. I used to watch WCW Saturday night at 6:05 all the time, and I'm an East Coast guy, but I had TBS and I had TNT. The moral of the story is both companies can survive. I hate it. I'm old enough to remember when WWF bought out WCW. I was 16 years old when that happened. I hated it. The reason why I hated it, and I still hated it, was it was a clear ego move by Vince. WCW, yes, they were hemorrhaging money and they had the wrong leadership. And TNT did not want them on their network anymore. And actually, it wasn't even so much TNT. Turner loved wrestling. Ted Turner himself. Time Warner, for a lot of you people that don't know, owned WCW at that time. So Time Warner and a gentleman who I don't remember his name, will name nameless, was the TV director for Time Warner, did not want wrestling on Time Warner at that point in time. Which is why WCW, despite what Bischoff was trying to do to save the company, could not get a TV contract outside of the fact that Time Warner sold it WCW for lightweight money to Vince. Vince ain't really technically win a battle or war. He just found a loophole in order to buy the company when Time Warner wasn't really fond or really liking what they were having on their television. That said, I went from 2001 to 2017. I went pretty much watching wrestling, knowing the only thing I was going to see was WWE. And that watered down shitty product that they keep giving us. A brand new product of professional wrestling comes out and has a lot of the indie guys that were, catching wreck in the indies, and some ex WWE guys. And they do everything cohesive. Their product's not the greatest product, but they do everything cohesive. It's a natural product. There are going to be things that are going to be kind of hokey. I think that's any wrestling company, but for the most part, they're doing everything from a natural standpoint, and they're not having writers write their fucking material. And to me, it's a lot more organic to watch. It's just better to watch. And TNT knows what they're doing nowadays, and I like what they're doing. And I just hope that they don't fuck it up with AEW. That said, the new wrestling today is not how it was back then. You're gonna have a lot of high flyers. I'm not the biggest fan of high flying wrestling, but when you add it with a mix of other type of wrestling and other psychology and other things, then it now becomes a lot more feasible to watch. That said, seeing guys like Miro, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, FTR, the Inner Circle, MJF, the Pinnacle, and others get paid to do something they love in other ways, in a promotion that is so much more fan friendly and so much more, how can I say, friendly to the wrestlers. Why would you not want to see another promotion win? Like, why does it have to always be one? I don't understand this whole territory shit when it comes to fans. Like, for one, WWE is already a made product. They're not dying anywhere time soon. And they're really not a professional wrestling company. It says wrestling in WWE, but we all know Vince McMahon's an entertainment guy. Completely different genre of wrestling than what we see AEW. AEW is just here to give you the alternative, and y'all are so ungrateful and just want WWE to win all the time. Like, I don't need WWE to win in order for me to like wrestling. As a matter of fact, I've never been so low on WWE. They've been living off their. I made a video about this a couple weeks ago, but they've been living off their legends a little too long. They're long in the tooth. I don't want to see an old ass Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Batista, The Rock, or Cena. And these guys are all old, man. I appreciate Stone Cold Steve Austin. He didn't try to come back to wrestle. I respect him because he didn't want to ruin his legacy, and I respect that. I just wish some of these other guys would stop taking paychecks that they don't need to come on there and get embarrassed on Raw with bad scripting and bad writing. You know, it's bad. It's a bad product altogether. You know what I mean? It's too PG for me, and I'm really more of a guy. I just want to see wrestling. I don't care if it's old 1980s NWA type of wrestling or 90s ECW or like today's AEW stuff. I just want to see a different alternative. People shit on Impact for so much, and it's like, yo, what shitting on Impact for? They're still alive after all those years. You need to shit on Impact, man. Anyway, some of y'all, like Pilana Productions, need to get your heads out of your asses and understand that there needs to be an alternative in order for this business to be better. Wrestlers need places to go, employees need places to work, and WWE can't employ everyone. And if they do, they're just gonna have you sitting backstage getting shitted on all the time and catering. You just occasionally do a job. That ain't no way to work. Gold Squad TV, peace out.